TC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, our spring pattern continues, the warming continues, and a little bit of a change. We got that late night, early morning cloudiness, then that sun and cloud mix in the afternoon, and this is a copy and paste forecast, exception being temperatures gradually inching upward each and every afternoon and getting quite breezy. We'll talk more about that as well. We have high pressure at the surface over the southeast U.S. We got storm systems up across the northern plains, the high plains, and the west, and this is where we're going to see some nice snowstorms and weather systems traveling from the west coast through the Rockies and then on up through the Midwest. Meanwhile, this high pressure ridge is going to stay anchored. That means breezy southerly winds feeding those storm systems. And this is the time of year we get in this time of year every March and April where that wind picks up and it's just about windy each and every day, and it messes up the fishermen and folks that want to do or need to do work outdoors. And we're going to have that for the next couple of days for sure. Now, this afternoon and this evening, we have fair skies, but high clouds coming in from the northwest, and then we're going to see some lower clouds coming in tonight. So temperatures don't cool off a whole lot more than the mid-60s than where we are right now, and that's where we're going to start off tomorrow morning. About 61 the low, and tomorrow, breezy and warmer day for sure. Morning clouds giving way to a mixture of sun and clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures in the 70s. Drive time tomorrow, 70 degrees, still quite breezy, and then breeze dies down a little bit. It stays breezy by the coast, but then it picks up again as we head into Thursday afternoon. Model indicating a little bit more sunshine on Thursday, so temperatures getting even closer to 80 degrees, we think, and we do it all over again Thursday night into Friday morning. Plenty of clouds, and those clouds lifting again Friday afternoon. That's where we pick up the European model. You can see in the west there's going to be some big snows. We'll show you that in just a bit. Big rains as we get into the plains. We'll watch that. Meanwhile, locally, just breezy and warm for us. By the way, all the flooding that was up by Tennessee is coming down the Mississippi and the Atchafalaya in the next week or two, where we're going to see bumps coming up, but nothing serious now. But we got to watch this rainfall pattern through the springtime, the snow melt farther to the north, so it's going to be a long season of watching the Mississippi River for sure. Here we go into Sunday. Here comes that frontal boundary. Maybe some thunderstorms, not only some thunderstorms, but the threat of severe weather, and that front kind of lollygags right along the Gulf Coast, and it looks like we're going to stay unsettled as we go into next week. Meanwhile, colder air pouring behind all the snow across the Rockies will be working its way southward, so a little bit of a chill revisiting the area as we get toward the end of the third week of the month and get close to the first official day of spring. Check out the snowfall totals, though, into Colorado. 2-3 feet of snow, and you get into the high plains. Look at this, 54.6 inches. That's a forecast over the next week to 10 days. So some big snows up here. Great news for skiers, but not for those that are looking to get away from the winter weather. By the way, in Denver, it's already been 70 degrees a few times, and they got more snow on the way. 61 the low tonight, 64 the high. The start tomorrow morning will be in the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon, and that wind is going to be quite noticeable. As usual, picks up right around 9-10 o'clock, gets gustiest during the midday hours. Again, this is sustained winds, but if you look at the wind gusts, I think the graph model is getting spot on now. We'll see winds gusting up into the 30-mile-per-hour range tomorrow, so we might have a wind advisory tomorrow, and we see much the same happening for Thursday. So a pleasant evening overall, breezy, milder, 61 the low, clouds increasing across the area. Then tomorrow morning, clouds giving way to afternoon sunshine, or at least intervals of afternoon sun, 78 the high. Gusty southerly winds up to 30 tomorrow afternoon. A rain pattern staying quiet, 10% or less through Saturday. Then we see those chances picking up Sunday night into Monday, and next week certainly looking a lot more unsettled.